Hi, this is Richie from the band Seventh Heaven. I run the Chicago Music Cruise through my travel agency NTD Vacations that we go on every January. This year we'll be going on Royal Caribbean's Symphony of the Seas, which is the world's largest and newest cruise ship. This cruise ship is 4 football fields long, 18 stories tall, as wide as an 8-lane freeway. As you can see on these slides, you can see in relativity to a typical cruise ship how large it is. It's a much larger ship with 7 different distinctive neighborhoods. On the ship, we'll have my band Seventh Heaven, Hillbilly Rockstars, Infinity, Gerald and Camille, JPM Photography, Scott Childers of Star 96.7, and Tim Smith of Walter E. Smith. Throughout the week, we'll all be together eating dinner and doing activities through the week. It's a great time. Our group is large. We're already booked at over 320 people. And when we go on these group cruises, traveling together is amazing. And as you can see from this picture, this is one of the nights we all played in the Aqua Theater at the end of at the back of the ship, which is an outdoor music theater, and it's a great time. Definitely a blast. One of the best things I've done in my life, as doing group cruises with a bunch of people. So much fun. I'm going to go through this video with you as if I was showing you on my phone, and this way I can kind of get things to happen. This is a flow rider. There's 2 different flow riders on the ship. This is a basketball. Also, volleyball is a zip line on the ship. Pretty amazing. The zip line's crazy. I won't go on that because I'm scared of heights. This miniature golf course, a lot of fun. Table tennis, and there's a bunch of activities. There's one of 2 arcades. There's a bunch of arcades. A water park for kids. Definitely a lot of fun. My 2 boys enjoy that. There's 3 water slides on the ship, which are pretty amazing. The pools are fresh water, except for one of them is salt water, which is the beach pool. All the other ones are fresh water in the hot tubs. They're open 24 hours as well. Something unique on ships that most cruise ships don't have. They normally have salt water in their pools. In this case, these are fresh water. This hot tub right here hangs off the side of the ship, and usually you'll find a big group of us, about 30 to 50 people, hanging out at 2 or 3 in the morning, which is pretty funny. This area here is the solarium, which is an adult-only area with its own pool, a quiet scenic view of the ship, and if you want to just chill out and not hear any children and go, be very mellow and chilled out, this is the best place you want to go. It's in front of the ship, beautiful views. The glass there is protecting the wind from blowing at you and everything. So it's pretty cool. This pool is not always on every one of the Oasis class ships. It's not on the Harmony. This is the Abyss, Ultimate Abyss, which is a 10-story dry slide. This goes down 10 stories from the top down. It's pretty crazy. Again, I haven't done this one yet because I'm a wimp. This is pretty cool. This comes on, brings you onto the boardwalk. Merry-go-round on here. There's a sports bar on here, Johnny Rockets. There's a candy store. This over here, this Playmakers to the right, that is right there, that is a sports bar with 2 rock climbing walls. Crazy. This is Adventure Ocean and nursery that kind of, the kids can go there from 6 months all the way up into teenage years, broken down into different age groups with a ton of activities for kids to go to. And it's an award-winning program that they have on the ship. Definitely worth checking out. And if you have children, it's a great place for them to meet other friends and do cool things like parades and stuff. There's a puzzle break room and escape room that's on there. I just did an escape room. It was amazing. There's tons of art on board, and we're walking through the art gallery coming into the casino. The casino is about as large as a big, huge gymnasium, or that you would see at on a huge field house or something. It's just gigantic, broken in 2 sections. One side smoking, one side non-smoking. You'll see my mom and dad there again, like blowing my inheritance. Vitality Cafe is a place. Everything's healthy in here for smoothies and drinks and food. The spa is amazing. There's a whole bunch of things to do in the spa and the gym. It's multiple levels, and there's places to go there for everything from massages to steam rooms and anything you want to do. Teeth whitening, hair, all those things are in this area in the ship. It's totally awesome, and the workout room is amazing, and it's open for you to go and enjoy and go to these. I won't go in that steam room because it's way too hot, and I'm too hot already. But that's a pretty cool place. This is shore excursions where you can go, and also a photo desk. This is where if you want to look into excursions, we'll be doing group excursions as well in every one of the ports. We haven't gotten to that yet. We're still doing the booking process. This Cafe Promenade in the background there is open 24 hours and has food, little sandwiches, finger sandwiches, and desserts available 24 hours. In this Royal Promenade here, this is the heart of the ship. It's a great area. There's Sorrento's right there to the right, the pizzeria. You can go there and get a pizzeria, you know, all day and night, and custom make. This Bolero's to the right, and it's there's Starbucks. Bolero's is a Latin lounge. We do our karaoke across the way in the sports bar there, another sports bar. This is guest services. If you have any problems with anything in your booking, you can have them take care of anything that any requests you have. Next cruise is where you would sign up for the next cruise. Shopping. So a whole bunch of shopping on board that you could buy, trinkets, things for your family and friends that are worth going to. This is the Sugar Beach, which is the back in the boardwalk. So we're back in the boardwalk across from merry-go-round. It's a candy store. Feel free to, you know, get me some chocolate. My sons and I would enjoy the chocolate. It has ice cream and has, you know, just stuff that, you know, if you have a sweet tooth, this is the place to go. There's tons of candy, as you can see. I'm just going through this video. This is not like a professional video. I'm just trying to make it real easy so you get a vibe of the ship. Let's see where we're going next. Oh, look at that. How nice. A unicorn. Who doesn't like unicorns? Let's see. Where are we? Oh, we're shopping still. We're still high-end retail. Oh, isn't that nice? So this is Central Park. Central Park is in the center of the ship. It's above the Royal Promenade. It's 12,000 living plants and trees. There's a rising tide bar that goes between both levels. And in this there's a Vintages to the left. It's wine and tapas. This is Jamie Oliver Italian. Park Cafe is a great place for salads and fresh carved roast beef sandwiches. It's a bar right there on the trellis. Chops Grill to the right. 150 Central Park to the left. And that's right to the right. We just passed where you would get on the ride of the Rising Tide Bar to ride down. Dining. There's over 20 restaurants in this, and 10 of them are included. 150 Central Park has a fee to it, and this is like I look at it as a custom-make meal. Chops Grill, awesome steakhouse, definitely worth going to. Probably my favorite of all the dining that has a fee. Trellis Bar doesn't have food. I don't know why they put that in that slide. Jamie Italian is an Italian restaurant. I haven't tried that one yet. I'm going to try it on this ship. Vintages is wine and tapas. So all the selections of wines there. I don't drink, so I'm not the guy to ask about wines. Maybe Paulette would be good to ask for that, because her and Scott enjoy wines. Paulette's an assistant to me to help me with the vacation. This is Park Cafe. So here you get, this guy's carving fresh roast beef sandwiches, salads, just a really good regular sandwiches. A really good place to go and get your custom salads and custom sandwiches. Very popular in the afternoon and very crowded. This is the main dining room. There's 3 levels to that. If you're booked before we do final payment, you will have a seat for you at 6 p.m. dining, and we'll all be eating dinner together. They offer My Time dining. I'm not a fan of the My Time dining. I'm not a fan of the late dinner as well, because I think you can do more things in your evening if you eat sooner. Not to mention being out at sea. This is a hibachi grill and sushi, which I haven't tried that yet, and I really want to try it on this ship. The hibachi grill is, I think, is such a neat concept to have on a ship, and I've never really seen that before. Sushi I've seen on a ship before. So this is the Coastal Kitchen. Coastal Kitchen is only for guests that are, I think it's Junior Suite or Grand Suite and above can go there. If you want to see it, come see me and I can take you in there and let you see what it's about. Bolero's is a Latin lounge. They have a Latin band playing in there almost every night. It's totally a cool vibe in there. All these different worlds and neighborhoods are really cool to visit throughout the day and come in and out of. Let's see what's coming up. This is Copper and Kettle. This is essentially the Irish pub. They name it differently on every Oasis ship. And this is where you'll find a lot of the guys in there drinking. I don't drink, but I usually find them in there drinking. This is Sorrento's, Tammy's favorite pizza. So Tammy Mouche, Mikey's little sister, our drummer's sister. She loves the pizza in this place and claims it's the best pizza on earth. This is where you'll go at 2 in the morning when you're hungry and you want a pizza. This guy's just whipping out pizzas, and you can custom order your pizza as you want, whatever topping you want on there, and he'll make it for you, which is pretty awesome. Looks like we're back out in the Royal Promenade, which is just, that's the place you want to be hanging out at, you know, in the night. We're talking like after all the shows are done, from midnight till 4 or 5 a.m., whatever you want. This is the place where you get finger sandwiches and desserts. This is again in the Royal Promenade, Starbucks. Definitely the heartbeat of the ship, where people are, you know, you can meet up with people. It's a good place to meet up and see people. This is the Bionic Bar, which is 2 robots making your drinks for you. It's I don't drink, so I'm not the right one, but it's pretty cool to watch these robots make drinks for people. And there's no human being at this bar that's making these drinks. These robots are the 2 things that are making the drinks. I don't know how they did that technology, but it's pretty awesome. Schooner Bar, we usually do, there's usually music trivia here. Scott Childers is the one that like wins at everything on that, because he's like the music guru of the week. But then again, he's a disc jockey on the radio station, so although I think Scott and I should just take on the whole group and see how well we do. Boardwalk Doghouse is a place to go get, this is free to walk up to and just get all different Italian sausages and hot dogs. They have different things. Johnny Rockets, this one has a small fee. It used to be free, but the kids wasted all the food, so we had to, they had to add a small fee, like a couple bucks. Hamburgers, shakes, chicken sandwiches, grilled cheese, kind of those things, you know, a 50s diner. This is where you'd go in day or night, or even breakfast. Breakfast is free there. This is new on this ship. Playmaker Sports Bar and Arcade. This has live streams of all different sports games from around the world, and has sports food like, you know, wings and things like that. This is a whole new concept for them on the Oasis class ship. This whole thing is all brand new. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I really think that this is a right direction for that, utilizing that space. This is the Rising Tide Bar that I talked about, that goes between, we're going through Royal Promenade, rising up into Central Park. So you can sit down, have a drink, and as you can see, they're drinking wine, and that wine isn't even moving. That's how steady this ship is. The ship has stabilizers. This is Wonderland. This is a specialty restaurant that has a bunch of cool magic stuff to it. I know that Dino ate here and he loved it. He thought it was amazing. I didn't get a chance to go to this restaurant. But this is another one of many places that you can eat on this ship, and each one has its own different kitchen, and so the food is very different. You're not eating the same food prepared differently. You're eating different everywhere you're going. It's not local fresh. This is a brand new concept for Mexican food. Really good from what I've read online. Ice cream. It's free on the ship. Soft serve over by the pools, and you can have as much of it as you want. Surfing, we usually rent one of these flow riders out for our group only. There's a bunch of bars all around on deck. I want to say there's 20 or 30 bars. We do a pub crawl. I don't do it. Alan does that. This is the Windjammer Marketplace, a great place to go for food. There's even a pasta station in here. There's a salad station, Mediterranean. There's a grill, salads, fruits, desserts, starches, vegetables, everything you can imagine. There's chocolate right there. And you can see there's cheeses and cookies and sandwiches, and I mean, it's definitely, if you can't find something to eat in this place, you're not you're too picky, because even I find things. I love the pasta station there. It's in the very back of the bar, or the back of the Windjammer. Most people don't know it's there. It's in the very, very far back of the ship, in the very far back middle. There's more of the different bars that are all out on deck: pool bar, mass bar, sand bar, sky bar. They're all intertwined between all the different pools and hot tubs that are out on deck. You can see the 3 water slides in the background, and there's a hot tub right there and coming up on the foreground. this looks like this is Solarium Bistro. So this is the front of the ship where the adult section is, and they have healthy food. This hook is seafood. On the Solarium Bistro, I think everything's under 500 calories. The Solarium Bistro is really good. Dazzle's here is we usually do a concert there on that stage. We also do a couple activities in this room. It's a 2-level room. A lot of fun. This is a lot of fun to come into. There's usually a live band. We like to get up and jam with the live band in there and do a couple songs and just have a fun time. Everybody's just dancing and singing along, and it's a great place to go. Jazz on 4. Jazz music, very low key, nice place to unwind if you want to chill. The Attic, funny place. It's like Second City at sea. So there's this comedian that stands up in this room and just tells jokes, and it's pretty funny to listen to the guy. It's pretty hilarious. It's for adults only because it's adult only comedy. Definitely you have to go to that. One of the most popular things to do on the ship. So this is the On Air Club. This is where you'll find us a lot if they do a lot of karaoke. You'll see people in our group going in here and singing. People, different ones of us in the band go in here, our friends, family, our guests, all of us, and we try to overtake this room and bring a lot of light to this room. This guy looks like he's not having a lot of life to this room. This is the 3-level theater, Royal Theater in the front of the ship. This is where you'll see the Broadway musical Hairspray. You'll see 1 or 2 other shows. Seventh Heaven, we've played as a headliner entertainer in this room. I don't know if that's where they're going to put us this time, but we have played on this stage. A great place to see the band. It's a 3-level theater, and it's cool. The only downside to this is that seeing a live concert, a lot of people sit in their chairs. So that's the only downside to this theater, I think. But a great place to see a show. Definitely don't miss Hairspray. It's my favorite. Studio B is an ice skating rink. You can go on the day, and in the night they put on shows with Olympic skaters. Great room. It's a multi-use room. Here you can see they took that same room and turned it into laser tag. They use it in multi-different things. They cover the floor of the ice like they do at the United Center, and they use it here. They're using it for laser tag. So they use it for ice skating shows. You can ice skate on there. You can use it for laser tag. They use the Quest. The Quest is a show that we highly recommend. We put together a sheet that will tell you where we think you should go and what we're doing and activities, and we'll communicate that to you. You'll get that at the pre-cruise party that we have on January 10th. This is the ice skating show with Olympic skaters. A lot of cool visuals, and it's a great room to kind of see. It's almost like an indoor arena, a little mini arena. Definitely a cool. Another one of many places of things. So one night you got ice skating show going on, a show in the Aqua Theater, a show going on in Dazzles, a show going on in the Hairspray in the front of the ship. The bands are playing somewhere. There's so much to do on the ship. This here is the Aqua Theater. You can see the pool there. That's 19 feet deep, and the floor rises, and you could stand on that floor. That's when we do our concerts. People right there high diving, coming off while we're on a moving ship with fountains of water, and the ground is changing. It's amazing to watch. This is one of many shows that they do. I think they do 2 different shows there throughout the week. All that is included in the entertainment. So that's kind of a gist of the ship. I'll show you a couple clips, and if you have any questions, get back to us. We have the sale on the that we have going on our group rooms. We are going to lose them between September 20th and September 27th. The Royal Caribbean will be taking those rooms back from us. So if you want to book and get a good rate, now would be the time to book that. I'll end this video with a couple mini clips of the last couple cruise things that we've done, and let you see some of the fun that we have, and I hope you can join us. If you have any questions, reach out to me. Thanks.
This is that ice cold Michelle, that white gold. You say